And there's so much peaceful living out here in Fairville, Georgia. I'm in Fairville, Georgia. Fairville, Georgia, always been an outskirt of Atlanta, and it's a very rich area. It's a good area to raise a family. It's a good area to own property. The houses got big yards, spaces. These some nice ass houses. A lot of athletes, a lot of stars, a lot of celebrities live in this area. Live all around here, but Fairville always been like top-notch area. That's what Rick Ross' house at as well. But I ain't even near his house yet, but nice shit over here. That ain't have nothing to do with the video. Absolutely nothing to do with the video. I just thought to say it because I'm in Fairville, Georgia right now. Picking up some golf clubs for my niece on some rich shit. Just picked up some golf clubs. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, I wanted to do this quick live while I'm on my way where I'm going. Being from black on black violence is not a flex. It shouldn't have never been a flex. I don't even know when it became cool. I like to see the faces of those who made black on black violence cool, so I can slap the shit out of them. They probably did, but it's not a flex, man. That black on black violence, that black on black stepping on, that shit ain't a flex. It's not a flex, bro. That ain't nothing to brag about. And being from the murder capital is not nothing to brag about neither. I'm make it my business every week to do a video like this on this kind of topic. I want to at least be a spark to make it like it can be a bunch of content creators following suit with the same thing. Cause we gotta unlearn some shit. We gotta rewire our thinking. We gotta make some shit. We gotta make a lot of things uncool and make other things cool, like unity, like support, like help, like business, like respect, like forgiveness. Like forgiveness. We gotta learn how to put out, and pride. We gotta learn how to face pride and destroy that shit, put that shit to the side. You know what I'm saying? We have to learn how to do that. Where you from, big boy? Where you from? You see it. You see the hat. You see the shirt. You see where I'm from. Gangsta rap made it cool. Gangsta rap gangsta rap was created from the hood. So gangsta rap had to see it to rap about it. So yeah, I can give you that. Gangsta rap put it on a major scale. It made it global. But yeah, they was influenced to talk about it by seeing it in communities or whatever, or being from those communities. That shit ain't cool. It ain't cool. It ain't a flex. It is. I'm looking at this GPS while I'm doing this, y'all. It's not a flex. Get off my screen. It's not a flex. It's not a flex to brag about how you ran down on an op, how you did this or did that and took money and robbed and shot this up and killed this kid or killed this innocent bystander or killed this other lost soul. You know what I mean? Cause they, ain't that cool about that shit, because y'all can't, that same way how y'all like to get in front of the camera, flash your gun, talking about y'all catching hats and stepping on this. It's always somebody that come from you would think. I just want y'all to listen to this right fast. Let's say this gang don't like this gang. This gang is from First Street. This gang is from Second Street. Two gangs, two hood environment, urban communities, right? Two projects, two blocks, two different gangs, two different crews, whatever you want to put it, right? If you break down the science of both parties, you would think that coming together, that you'll know that they'll be stronger, and you'll wonder why these motherfuckers don't like each other, when basically 90% of your life if you live in a hood life, a street life, a so-called gangster life or whatever, you got more in common than you think. Y'all go to the same jails. Y'all get prepped up at the same morticians, at the same funeral homes. Y'all go to the same doctors for trauma unit when you done got shot up. Y'all go to the same clubs. Y'all go to the same bars and lounges. Y'all fuck on the same women. Y'all got the same baby mamas. This woman got a kid by this one and that one. Y'all dress the same. Y'all run from the same polices. Y'all get locked up by the same polices. Y'all get sentenced by the same judges. Y'all go to the same prisons. Y'all, sir, ma'am, are identical. Despite this one growing up on 2nd Street and this one growing up on 1st Street. Y'all should, if you really break down the science of it, y'all got more in common than y'all think. A Crip got so much in common that with a Blood, with a GD. A GD got so much in common with a BD or a Vice Lord or Spanish gangs or whatever. It's so much, they got so much in common. You would think when you have shit in common, y'all can relate. Because usually people are attached to what they can relate to. You know what I'm saying? I can relate to single parent household, cracked out parents, drug dealing and drug use, alcoholism and being racial profile. I can relate to food stamps and Section A and government assistant housing, and you should be able to relate to that shit. You should see, I appreciate that wave. I appreciate that, but my type of content don't get in the algorithm, or it ain't the cool thing to do. I just want you to remember that once unity start being cool or whatever, just remember me. And I ain't perfect. I ain't no preacher. I ain't perfect, but I done lived around this motherfucker 44 years, and I done made so many fuck up mistakes. I done made so many consciously bad decisions. I done did but when you break it down and you really evaluate, you realize where you fucked up at and what you can do to straighten yourself out to get yourself better. You know, so I'm only speaking this shit because I got experience in this world in that type of field. So I know, and don't nobody ever win. Somebody, if somebody from 1st Street lose a life from somebody on 2nd Street, somebody from 1st Street retaliate, kill somebody from 2nd Street, and the killings go back and forth, and nobody ever win. Nobody ever win. Nobody ever win. But everybody is in pain. Everybody's in trauma. Everybody, these same dudes, either in the grave or in prison right now. And don't nobody win. But everybody that you love lose. Everybody that you love lose. Your kids lost. Now they having to raise themselves or hoping that they can get some type of, you praying that they can get some kind of role model that you couldn't be, to lead them right, to parent them right. You know what I'm saying? And being from the, when I hear motherfuckers say I'm from the murder capital, oh man, where we from, man? The bodies is dropping. That tells me that you from a place full of jealousy, a place full of hatred, a place full of underachievers. Anybody that's got a mission, got a goal, got a business ethic, got something going on in their life, progression. I don't like to say motion because you can stand still and still, I'm having motion right now, but I'm sitting still. So motion, you just moving, you know what I'm saying? Progress. Anybody with some progress in their life or whatever, they too busy focusing on generational wealth or bettering themselves for them and their family than to put all this energy into negativity. Can't nobody, if bodies constantly dropping, ain't no money being made. How? The street nigga can't make too much money if the block such and such just got killed, this one just got shot, and police is up here, can't nobody make no money. So when I hear motherfuckers say they from the murder capital or they top 3 in the murder rate or whatever, that just tell me you from a city or town full of haters. Niggas who hate to see other niggas with it, other people with it, or ain't got enough hustling or driving yourself to get off your ass and make some shake for you and your family without having to cause a conflict between people. So that's not a bragging thing to say you from the murder capital. You really should have your head down. You should feel ashamed if you woke, if you smart, if you use the brain between your ears. You should be saying shit like, man, this shit, I got to get the fuck on. I got to move my family or something. I got to get the fuck away from this shit. Or if you can't afford to move, just move differently while you in that city. Don't be trying to get online bragging about that shit, because that shit ain't nothing to brag about. You think your fucking dead homies want to hear you bragging about you being from the murder capital and his dead ass is a part of that murder count? Think about that as well. When you bragging about being from the murder capital, I want you to think about your homeboy mama, if she ever come across that video and hear you saying that, knowing she done lost, like a mama duck, done lost several of her kids due to street violence. You think a motherfucking mama, a real mama, not like a mama that's still on some, I probably use her as a bad example, but you know, a mother don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear you bragging about being from the murder capital and they got loved ones that they done lost that's a part of that count. A place of stupidity, crabs in the barrel. Exactly, common sense. That's what you telling me. You ain't making me want to book a flight and want to come visit and hang out and build and probably get property there, relocate there. You know what I'm saying? You from the murder capital is just to say anybody that love their life and plan on living amongst this motherfucker to watch their kids have kids and grow old or whatever, they trying to be away from that type of shit. That ain't, I'm glad you said that. I don't need to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like that war zone, cause y'all, it's just a bunch of lost souls and y'all, that shit ain't nothing to brag about, bro. It ain't nothing to brag about, being from the murder capital. Black on black violence. Now, how many cities brag about being from the city of the most prominent black people of a race? Like, oh man, all the kids in the hood, man, we keep them on the right path. They going to college, they growing off and they being something with their life. They going to the service or whatever, the military, they going to good HBCUs, they going to all these colleges or whatever, they business owners. Like, how many motherfucking YouTubers or content creators or channels you can go to and see that? And you can see a motherfucker bragging about the positive, the great in you, the greater good in you. How many people you see online, whether it's on any other platforms, the Facebooks, the TikToks, the Instagrams, the YouTubes, how many content creators brag about, or you hear people with documentaries bragging about being from a city full of geniuses, full of fucking wise men and women, like really career building, that community that they claim they love so much that they really cleaning that motherfucker up. I shouldn't be able to come to another city and tell where the hood at if you keep that bitch clean and everything well respected. I should be able to come through that bitch. Y'all niggas done scrambled up all this money y'all claim y'all getting, created a fucking lawn care service or whatever. You cleaning, you keeping everybody's yard up, work or whatever. Y'all keeping the trash out the way. You got the paws clean. Like how many motherfuckers bragging about shit like that? But now I want you to say, think to yourself, how many can brag about killing something, stepping on something, being from the murder capital? Oh, we got 500 bodies this year. We got 800 bodies this year. Oh man, it's just January and 100 people done already died. Like, oh, that shit ain't nothing to brag about. That ain't nothing to brag about, bro. That shit it's not a flex. You just telling any wise person, that's a no-fly zone. Don't even go over there. Don't even go there. Don't even take your kids there on vacation. Don't go there trying to conduct business, because there's a lot. This is a fucking melting pot of fucking jealousy, crabs in the bucket, crabs in the barrel. That's all that is. Motherfuckers that hate to see other black people be successful. Them motherfuckers killing dope boys, they killing women, they killing children, they killing 9-to-5ers. Motherfuckers go get up every morning, put on their uniform, go to work, clock in to take care. They killing them, they killing Uber drivers. You mean the motherfucker tell me that's something to brag about? Yes, that wrong type of content. They don't want to hear that type of shit. 2025, you want to brag about being from a place where bodies dropping, bullets flying. 2025, you ain't fucking learned yet. You ain't picked up a book yet. You ain't just really sat back and just evaluated this shit. Like, hold on, man. Look at the motherfuckers, man. And then look at them. A lot of them age very fast. You gotta think, you living in that life like that, you can see it all in their eyes and their face. Ain't getting proper rest, ain't eating proper, ain't exercising right. You got toxic fucking language around you all day. So what you say out of your mouth is the same shit you've been hearing. You got a vocabulary this big. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that ain't nothing to brag about. Because you're a viable asshole. Somebody say you are a viable asshole. Mario called me a viable asshole. Damn, Mario. Brazil friend. Yeah, ain't nothing to brag about. There's nothing to brag about. I don't give a. Ain't nothing to brag about. Black on black violence. But y'all, you never hear them motherfuckers brag about not cops, all cops across the board, but like crooked, bad cops set you up, cops plant drugs on you, cops, illegal use of force cops. You don't never hear them niggas bragging about putting down one of them. They always brag about putting down somebody that come from the same walk of life you come from, but he was lacking because he was in the wrong hood. Nigga, what's going on in your hood, go on in his hood. Y'all niggas should have that shit. And y'all niggas don't own these hoods. How the hell you so goddamn gun-ho about a community you don't even own? You don't even own it. You broke motherfucker, or you got all this money, but you ain't wise enough to even start buying the hood, like buying communities, buying the properties, buying houses over. You don't even own this shit over here, but you willing to die about this shit. You willing to kill somebody that get caught over there, seeing somebody, whatever. Shit is weird, bro. That shit ain't nothing to brag about. Why would you even want to affiliate yourself with people who think like that? You got people pissed off at colors. This is a red hat. They don't like this color. What the fuck a color do to you? This is a fucking color. This shit was here before you was here, and it's gonna be here after you. Why are you mad at a color? Oh, he had the wrong colors on. I had to do colors. These motherfuckers is mental health, bro. Them motherfuckers got mental problems, bro. These motherfuckers they don't need, in prison ain't doing nothing for them. Prison ain't nothing but just a human, adult daycare. They just put you there and just sit you there and hope you fucking kill yourself while you're in there. Or we're gonna put you in timeout for 20 years. We're gonna put you in timeout for 10 years. It's on you if you're gonna utilize yourself to learn something, so when you get out, you can be a better person. You know what I'm saying? But these people be needing like psychiatric evaluation. If you're gonna send them to prison, you need to make all prisoners go through a extensive levels and journeys and steps of psychiatric evaluations. Cause sitting them in prison, y'all see the prison videos. Sitting a motherfucker in prison ain't doing that. You got some people in prison living their best life in that motherfucker. They ain't never had more money until they went to prison, start selling dope in prison. Cell phone, they ain't gotta pay no fucking bills. They ain't gotta pay no. They gonna feed you. They gonna clothe you. They gonna keep a roof over your head. Man, shit. Man, shit. Only investment in pen life, guns, more guns to kill more people, gun and ammunition to kill more people that look like you. Like I say, it don't matter where you from. I'm from Atlanta, the slums of Atlanta. If you grew up in the slums of Atlanta, it's like growing up in the slums in St. Louis. It's like growing up in the slums in Houston, Miami, LA, you name it, New York, Texas, Virginia, wherever. It's the same shit. So you'll think people have more in common. Like, man, I understand this shit, boy. Yeah, they do this in my hood. You'll think people have the same, like, they'll be on the same page. But no, nigga, you ain't from where I'm from. So I don't like you because I don't know you. I don't like the gang you claim. But this shit, everyday life, them niggas live the same life. Them niggas go to the same jails, same prisons, like I said earlier. Fuck the same women, probably sharing the baby mamas. What it do, Ma? What it do? I'm gonna call you, Ma. I called you the other day. I'm gonna call you, Ma. Holla at what's called them. I'm gonna call you about some shit. Yeah, it's the same struggle. It's the same struggle no matter where you come from. Imagine if all the like Crips and shit put they differences to the side. All the Bloods put their differences aside and they just conjoin together, but not on no negative shit, like on some real, like, let's help heal each other and rebuild. And because we ain't gonna all on the dead homies, your dead homies ain't gonna never come back in the flesh. You ain't gonna never see them walk up and down the street where your hood talking about where the hoes at and trying to shoot dice and trying to get some money away, and you ain't gonna never see them in this setting again. So get it out your head. Get it out your head. All my dead homeboys, I got a lot of them dead. I never see them. I got one just died 4 days ago. I ain't gonna never see them again in the flesh. So get over it. When I die, the world, people who know me ain't gonna never see me in this form again. So get over it. Get over me. I have to move on and get over you. Or I can just learn from the experiences that I had with you and what you did or whatever, what happened and how this happened. You know, sometimes freak accidents happen, people die. I'm talking about when you live in that life, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Like, y'all niggas on that kind of time, it's only a matter of time before your ass get your ass hemmed up in prison or hemmed up in a casket. You're gonna get one of them. I'm in the hospital. Oh, okay, bro, I'm gonna text you. I'll just text you, and if you get the message or whatever, you just hit me. I'll just wait. You hit me. You hit my line tonight or something. We can chop it up. Got some shit to chop it up. But you'll think people have more in common, but now we use that frustration that we got going on from our community and take it out on a motherfucker that's going through that same struggle, that same challenges, them same obstacle as you. Only difference is they from the west side, you from the south side. They from Little Rock, Arkansas, you from Atlanta, or you from Tennessee, or you rep this gang and they rep this gang. Y'all motherfuckers are identical. Y'all living identical lifestyles. If you break it down, identical. If I go hang out with some street niggas in some hood in Tennessee somewhere, I just hang out with them, just watch what they got going on. And then I go the fucking west side of St. Louis or somewhere and hang out with them niggas. Or I stay in that same city and just go to their op hood or whatever. Them niggas got identical lifestyles. Only difference is he from here, he from there. He rep this, he rep that. Y'all niggas got identical lifestyles. Y'all got so much in common. But y'all done brainwashed yourselves into believing that that's your enemy. That ain't your motherfucking enemy. He frustrated like you. That's all it is. He going through some shit like you. He got the pressure of 4, 5 kids, 2, 3 baby mamas, goddamn eviction notice on the door, goddamn ain't no food in the fridge. He trying to figure out how he finna feed all these kids. The newborn back there screaming and hollering, baby mama acting crazy with him. He just frustrated like you. She frustrated as well. You creating these scenarios or whatever. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck that side. We so fucked up with this black on black shit. Depending on the size of your projects, I grew up in hoods. I done been around places where you had the same projects beefing with each other. The bottom didn't fuck with the top didn't fuck with the bottom. Y'all niggas live in the same government housing projects. I know y'all done seen that before. Y'all niggas live in the same government housing project. These the same bricks. We live in the same project. You got the same whole school system, poor managed maintenance around this bitch. And you beefing with the ones on the other end of the projects. Like, oh, no, they know not to come on this side. You know what I'm saying? We don't fuck with that side. They don't fuck. Y'all finna help me understand that shit. Tell me y'all ain't never heard of that shit. We ain't even gotta say other sides of town. Depending on the size of your hood, you got the bottom don't fuck with the top don't fuck with the right don't fuck with the left. Like, this shit crazy. Y'all got so much in common. You from the hood, man, you got so much in common with people all over the world. But we done brainwashed ourselves to believe that you are enemy because you ain't from where I'm from. Fuck that mean. And them white folks are sentenced, them white folks are killed, them the fucking system swallow me up and spit me out the same way they'll do you. That judge or goddamn sentence me and you on the same day. Give us the same kind of time. Send us to the same prison. We gonna wear the same jumpsuit, same stripes. Nigga, we got so much in common. But my type of content ain't the content that the world ain't ready for. They don't want to hear this type of shit. Because it ain't cool. It's a lot of people that do this kind of content, but it's not the cool shit to talk about. Now, if I was on this motherfucker talking about, bragging about being from the murder capital or being from a place where it's nothing but some dark shit going on, it's 31 people in here. It'll probably be 4,000 people watching this shit. 500 people, 600 people in this bitch hitting the like button of me talking, entertaining you about the struggles of a black people. If I was in this motherfucker goddamn glorifying black on black violence, like that what his ass get. His ass got caught lacking, walking down the street, goddamn them boy hit his ass up in front of his baby. He was pushing the baby stroller and he got his ass whacked on the sidewalk. Motherfuckers be all in the comments laughing and all in that shit. Wow, we fucked up. Fucked up, bro. We are fucked up, bro. That shit is not a flex. We gotta make that shit not cool, bro. When these niggas post these videos with that shit, you gotta get in the comment section and say, man, this is bullshit, nigga. Nigga, for every negative video you post, I want you to post a video of a fucking little young teenager graduating college or graduating high school early, going into college, gaining his master's and his doctorate, all types of scholarships and doing all kind of wonderful shit. For every fucking street nigga you post with money today ill, whatever, guns posted up, post another kid, post a kid that's doing the total opposite and goddamn doing it very good at it. Post that. Can't do that because you don't know them. You don't open your mental up, your vision up to even acknowledge that type shit. For every wannabe rapper, established rapper, hood vlog, video, or whatever you doing, you showing 100 niggas standing there doing the little gang signs, showing guns and shit, shooting the motherfuckers or whatever. I want you to show that same amount of goddamn kids walking the aisle, little black, little girl, little boys, little girls, goddamn graduating. Elementary school, middle school, high school, going off to college, being great. I want you to post that. Yeah, post that type of shit. Post that kind of shit. Instead of always interviewing a motherfucking gang nigga or whatever, or street nigga who just did 2,500 years in prison or whatever, instead of goddamn doing welcome home parties for them or goddamn interviewing them, having them booked up doing interviews, let me see you interview some black successful motherfuckers, some people who came from nothing and made something out of their life. The world need to shine a light on them. We need to see them. Major content creator, platform podcasters. The world need to see them too. I don't outgrow that shit, man. I don't even want to hang with no motherfuckers still think that damn gutterish, that damn beneath. You still, yeah, nigga, yeah. I thank God I done outlived that shit. That shit ain't even cool to me no more. That shit ain't even cool. All these major platforms that have all this toxic negativity on that motherfucker. Start bringing some positive people on your podcast as well, nigga. Start interviewing them and asking them how did they goddamn stay so grounded and so focused and so driven that they could have easily fell into the street life, but they didn't, and they start doing X, Y, and Z with their life and getting all this, getting they, you know what I'm saying, really getting it out the mud. They ain't have to do it the fast way, like I did or like anybody else did. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing to brag about. Let's get their perspective. How you feel about violence in your community or whatever. What stopped you from, you know, man, I wish I did have a big ass platform. Shit like that won't get no traction though. People ain't interested in that. If you don't like this video, hit the dislike button, please. Tell me you don't like positivity, hit the dislike button. If you fuck with it, hit the like button. I don't know, man. Y'all agree? I don't know, man. For everybody that they talk about on some negative shit, do y'all agree they should start posting some positive shit? Let's learn about the people that's doing some good shit with their life. Instead of bragging about a bunch of nothing, being in the trap, being in the project hallways all day. Brag about young entrepreneurs grew up in the struggle and made something out of their life, and didn't have to dabble into the world of negativity. It ain't a flex. It ain't a flex. So I want y'all to, all 54 people, I want you to remember this before you click off this video. It ain't a flex to brag about being from the murder capital. It ain't a flex. Don't try to poke your chest out and beat on your chest because you say, goddamn, oh, he knocked him off. He got 10 bodies. He got 20 bodies. It's not a flex. It's not a flex to talk about that shit, because you ain't gonna brag about doing that to crooked cops. You ain't gonna brag about doing that shit to no crooked cops. So why you bragging about doing it from a person that come from that same lifestyle you come from? He just probably grew up in another hood or whatever. Same struggle. Basically, for those that just came here, that's keep clicking in and out, people that black on black crimes, right, on some street shit, on some violent shit, street shit, you really have more in common than you think. A Crip got a lot in common that a Blood have. You know, their life is basically the same. They just come from two different worlds. I mean, not two different worlds, same world, but two different backgrounds or whatever. Two different, he from this hood, he from this hood. But if you break it down, the science of they day-to-day life, it's the same as they ops. So this nigga ain't really your op. Y'all really got more in common than you think. Y'all really have more in common than your stupid ass think. If you put the blunt down for a second. Put the bottle of lean down, put the alcohol down, put the pills down, and just think real sober for a minute. And man, that nigga ain't my op for real. We got the same life. And just like that, 25 people get the fuck up out of here. when they hear that shit, they don't want to hear that shit. Y'all really got the same life. Y'all got more in common than you think. Y'all got more in common than you think. If you're afraid, you that's watching this, if you're afraid to go see for yourself in the flesh, go online, right? And I want you to look at one of these old documentaries or whatever that's talking about some kind of gangsterism, murders in this city or in that city, right? And then listen to one side when they talking, one group of people like the crew or whatever, project gang, whatever. Listen to them, how they live, what they doing. And then when they put the camera on the ops or whatever they doing, tell me them ain't identical lifestyles. Tell me an active gang member right now, rather, let's say he a Crip, let's say he a GD, and then you got a BD over here. Tell me them niggas ain't got a lot in common. Tell me them niggas don't live the identical lifestyles. These niggas, baby mamas be practically the same, looking, acting. Them niggas dress the same. Them niggas tote the same kind of guns. Them niggas run from the same police. Them niggas get sentenced by the same judges. They go to the same prisons. They do the same drugs. They go to the same clubs. Tell me them niggas ain't identical. How that show up when y'all niggas' lives is identical? I appreciate that. Well, I'm glad that I was able to say that to you, 419 MC. I ain't taking the fame, the glory from this shit. I'm just sharing what go on in my head when I'm running around doing these deliveries and running around. Tell me that. Every video y'all ever see on these platforms and these podcasts and these gang niggas be on here, these street niggas be on here, these rapper niggas be on here, and they be talking about they ops or whatever, who they beefing with or whatever, right? Tell me them niggas don't got identical lifestyles. I can understand why the KKK don't like the Black Panthers. These are two totally different lifestyles, two totally different ethnic groups. They whole vision, these are two totally different groups of people. I can understand why that white boy that been trained as a baby don't like the darker skinned people. They are monkeys, they are this, they are. I can understand how he been taught that from a kid and grew up with that kind of hatred. And the black, and how we grew up and be with that same hatred towards them. But if I'm from Atlanta and I come from the goddamn slum and I interact in street politics, street life, and you come from fucking LA, or you from damn Philly, or you from New York, or you from Miami, and you come from the slum, and let's say I ain't never stepped a pin in your city, but you lived the street life, in and out of jail, prison, drugs, robberies, shootings, whatever, fights, stabbing. Nigga, our lives are identical. Why I'm beefing with you? Because you from another city. If you put the drugs down so you can have a clear mind to think, y'all niggas got more in common than anything. Y'all got more in common. I'm glad to be the barrel. I'm glad to be the one to burst your bubble, Mr. Gang guy, Mr. Street guy that don't like the niggas on the other side. Fuck the other niggas because I'm down for my niggas. And we sing them chants. Fuck free C murder. Fuck the other niggas because I'm down with my niggas. I ride for my niggas. Hey, fuck the other niggas. What you think the other side saying? Fuck the other niggas because I'm down for my niggas. Y'all are living identical lifestyles, niggas. Y'all look in the mirror. Y'all niggas look alike. You killing yourself. Nigga, you killing yourself. These two lost niggas shooting at each other. Y'all niggas killing each other with the same gun. Y'all dressed alike. Y'all finna go to the same mortician. He gonna have your dead ass body right here, and he gonna have your dead ass body right here, and he gonna be cutting open, doing this goddamn autopsy work on you and you. Smiling, because as long as y'all keep killing each other, I'm in goddamn business. Man, we Americans gotta love each other again, regardless. Went from the hood to the country. Seen an old friend today I grew up with in the slum. It was nice seeing him doing good. That's what it's about. You see that? See that, Michael? You genuinely was happy to see him doing good, because you know why? You remember. You remember the slum. You remember the aches and pain. You remember. N-word gotta go. Yep. We all gotta get that shit. We gotta get that out of our vocabulary. Me as well. A lot of shit gotta go, man. We gotta heal. We have to heal psychologically. We got to heal emotionally. We have to heal. We have to heal, man. Until we all fully heal, the violence is never gonna stop. You got to heal. You gotta learn how to forgive. Your dead homies, all you new people that just popped up, I'm gonna say it again because it may piss you off, but it's the truth. On the dead homies, your dead homies ain't gonna never come back in the flesh. On the dead homies, your dead homies ain't encouraging you. He or she, they don't want you out here still doing this shit. Because to be honest with you, on the dead homies, you probably ain't even looking out for his seeds that he left behind. So if an op Op kill one of your homeboys, you go kill one of his homeboys, the war keep going on. Y'all, in other words, ain't nobody winning, but all the children are losing. All the mothers are losing. All the grandmothers are losing. The world is losing. The world is losing. You probably killed somebody that could have been the next inventor had he had a clear mind and really had a change of thought, change of heart. That bullet that flew out, you was shooting at your op, and that bullet that flew over your op head and went in that window and killed that little baby that was sitting there doing her homework, she could have been the next president, vice president, the next power attorney, lawyer, next business. The world will never know because they dead now. That shit ain't cool. We gotta make goddamn respect for one another cool again. We gotta make loving each other cool. We gotta make goddamn forgiveness cool. We gotta make being a bigger man, bigger woman cool. Thing is, you don't want to be the bigger man. You don't want to be the bigger woman. You want to feel like if you turn other, if you let it go, oh man, you a sucker, man. You bitch, you goddamn man. You let that shit go, man. Yeah, whatever. If I didn't let it go, I go in there and kill him. Now I'm doing the rest of my goddamn life. Damn what? Need unity, man. Get that hate out your blood. Unity. You got the same life. Break it down. I just gave it to you. You got the same life. That ain't your fucking op. That's really that's your partner in crime. That's your partner for real. That's your business partner, man. That's your brother. That's your sister. That's your support, nigga. If you kill off all your ops, now who you gonna beef with? Your homeboys. Because deep down, y'all niggas be having in-house beefs with each other as well. That ain't your fucking op, nigga. That's your fucking friend, nigga. That's your homeboy. Y'all put y'all pride to the side and sit down, and a motherfucker strong enough can mediate that shit and really snap the fingers and let you niggas see the light. You'll realize that's your fucking friend, nigga. That ain't your fucking op, nigga. So what? He grew up on the other side of town. That's where his mama was living when the nigga was born. So what? He wearing this color and you wearing this color. These are just colors, nigga. They gonna be here when we dead and gone. That ain't your fucking op, nigga. That's your business partner. Y'all nigga finna make some millions and billions together. Y'all finna make the next business pop together. Y'all niggas finna do some wonderful things together, nigga. That ain't your op, nigga. That's your business partner, man. That's your brother. That's your sister, man. That ain't your fucking op, nigga. Y'all got identical lives. Y'all got more in common than y'all think. I don't give a fuck who get on this motherfucker and try to rebuttal what I just said. Y'all got more in common than y'all think. Name a city, nigga. King Von and FBG Duck live identical lives. Them niggas were friends. Them niggas ain't ops. Them niggas are friends. Them niggas got the same lifestyle. And guess what they done left? Both done left kids behind. I'm using them as an example because I know all y'all know them. I'm not trying to put them on blame. I'm using them as an example, strictly as an example. King Von left kids behind. FBG Duck left kids behind. King Von left his mama, his siblings behind. FBG Duck left his mama, some siblings behind. Them niggas got more in common than they thought. You from 63rd, this nigga from 62nd or whatever. I don't fuck. You could throw a rock and hit each other. Them niggas had more in common than y'all think. They were not ops. They was brought up in a setting to believe that they was ops. Them niggas was never ops. Them niggas was never ops. Nigga, that's your friend, nigga. I tell your mom, I tell the nigga who introduced you to whatever gang you a part of, Vaughn and Duck. Nigga, y'all niggas friends. Even if they weren't. I know I see somebody say they was friends from somebody if they weren't friends. They got, let's say they weren't never friends. They got more in common than they think. They go to the same jails, get harassed by the same cops, get arrested by the same cops, fuck the same women, go to the same clubs, wear the same kind of clothes, smoke the same weed, do the same pills. I finna turn around. Smoke the same weed, pop the same pills, sip the same. Them niggas got more in common than you think. Who else? Let's do some more. Who else done died that we all know? Them niggas got the same life, man. In your community right now, if you can think about two people who died that didn't like each other, and they live the street lifestyle, I guarantee if you put your pride to the side and really think, them niggas had the same life. Them niggas had more in common than they think. Ain't no motherfucking op, nigga. That's your motherfucking friend, nigga. And y'all could have went a hell of a lot further, putting that bullshit to ending that bullshit and linking up. That's what I want to see. That's what I love to see. And that goes for the YNs and the old heads or the middle-aged people. Like, link up, man. Like, be cool, man. Like, respect one another, man. You ain't got to be business partners or whatever, or whatever. Respect one another. Just give each other respect, bro. Just give each other respect. You deserve to go home every night to your kids and your family, your wife, your family or whatever, the same way your op do. Y'all all deserve to go home and make it home safe and take care of your family and live a full life instead of dying at 22 and 18. I am Humble King. Y'all have a peaceful, blessed day. And if you're from the murder capital and your ass, or you from a place where a lot of murders at, and your ass jumping online talking about, yeah, where I'm from, that ain't a flex. News flash, that's not a flex. That's just telling me you from a city full of haters, a city full of jealous-hearted people, a city full of demons, people that got a lot of demonic spirits in them, them demonic spirits have finessed you mentally to trick you to believe that what you're doing is the right thing.